Okay, today I'm going to show you a demo of IoT sensor sending data and mainly JSON payloads to an autonomous ATP, and we are going to use the ORDS. Okay, there are different kind of topologies, but today this is the most simple topology. It means we are going to use the ORDS, Oracle REST Data Service managed. When you create an autonomous DB, then you have this ORDS that is managed by Oracle. Okay, so IoT sensor can insert payloads with metrics and a data capture time. So this is like something like time series metrics using REST. Okay, it's very simple because OCI ORDS is managed by Oracle, but sure, it's a black box. But Oracle is responsible for it, so it's okay. The scalability is quite low if you insert payload one by one. You know why? Because you insert a payload, you do a commit, you insert a payload, you do a commit, so scalability is low for Oracle. Now you can have a very high scalability if you do bulk insert. It means you can, with ORDS, insert, for example, 100,000 at the same time. Super simple to use. And sure, it's mandatory to do a POC to validate the performance. The more eCPUs you have, the more performance you have. Okay. Now, I have an autonomous 23 AI on OCI. As you see, I can do here an insert of one payload, the customer name, device serial, location, data capture times, and all the metrics. Or I can do a bulk insert. Okay, so I'm using a JSON collection on autonomous, and I'm using ORDS to insert data on this JSON collection called sensor3. After that, I created some query and some queries, many. First query is so sorry, I need to start the load test and to show you some queries give you information aggregated by minute. Another query give you information in real time for a metric. The name of the metric is control B, and so on. Okay. As you see, I'm using K6 in order to do a load test, and at the end I will have 100 virtual user. It means it is a simulation. It is like I have 100 IoT sensor on my laptop in France, and the tenant is in Paris in France. Okay. Let's go now to the interface here. You can see my ATP and the CPU utilization is only 40%. And I have 100 IoT, and this ATP has 2 eCPU. So it's okay. Nice. I created a JSON collection, this one, sensor3. Perfect. I can do SQL here in order to do query. What is super nice is on this POC, I started from payload. I inserted JSON in autonomous DB, and after that, I can view the data as I want. First query, I got data in a real-time way. Second query, I got data aggregated by minutes, and so on. I do what I want. This is the option that I use on my POC, but I could have used this option too. It means, in this case, I start from relational view. After that, I create a JSON duality view. And then, if I insert data in the duality view, then at the end, I will have data in tables on Oracle DB. Super nice feature of 23 AI. But for my POC, I start from the JSON and I build the view that I need. Okay. Okay. I have two views in order to query data. And with Grafana, I created the two data source here. The two data source using the REST URL API to query data. Okay. I built then a dashboard, sensor dashboard, and you can see the metrics here in a real-time way. For the metric is time control B measure, real time, and here aggregation per minute. Super nice with Grafana to do that, because I have nothing to do, just build the dashboard, give the URL of ORDS that I did before. Okay. To do that, I created a module, template, and alerts. Please go and read the documentation of ORDS on how to do that in order to build your own REST URL to do the query. Okay. Super simple, super nice, super powerful. And so enjoy this way. As you see, only 2 eCPU, the power of JSON plus relational world. You can do the query and the dashboard that you want. And it's a super nice architecture. With that, do not forget, this is one topology. You have other topologies with ORDS. You can have ORDS on VM, ORDS on Kubernetes, and so on and so on and so on. Okay? But in this case, this is ORDS managed by Oracle, so everything is super simple. Thank you for your attention.